Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your August 28, I don't know why I keep wanting to say 2014. August 2018 relationship reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you're a return viewer or subscriber. I hope the message resonates for you. And if you find that it isn't, you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising, and even your Venus, because sometimes those planets are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and get into your relationship reading. When I say relationship, this means you have someone in mind. There's someone around. It's not for singles who don't have any love right now, because it's not going to resonate with you. It's between you and a specific person. Whether you're in a marriage, a relationship, you just had a breakup, or you just met someone. Okay, guys? Or you have someone that you're looking to, you guys are looking to reconciliate with each other, but you guys are exchanging energy, okay? So the cards in the middle are going to be the energy between the two of you. This row is going to be the other. So if you're a cross watcher, this is your row, and then this row is going to be Cancer. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and get into the reading. First card represents the energy that's going on between the two of you. We've got the Emperor in reverse, okay? Next card represents what they're thinking. We've got the Two of Pentacles. What they're feeling, we've got the Lovers. And what they're showing, we've got Judgment in reverse. All right, what you're showing, the Hanged Man. What you're feeling, the Tower in reverse. And what you are thinking is 10 of Wands, Cancer. Okay. All right. So with this reading, what we're starting off with is the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor in reverse represents instability in this relationship. There's an air of unreliability. All right, there's an air of not being able to provide. So basically the foundation and stability of this situation, and because the Tower is here, there's a lack of stability here, okay? Let me go ahead and clarify that. But we get the Sun. So I feel like this is not a new issue, okay? I feel like with the Sun card here, or maybe whatever it is, it's not something that you can't get over. Okay, so maybe the situation where it's like, okay, the Emperor is in reverse. What else is new? Okay, the Sun sheds a light on everything. All right, the Sun is about being on the same page, communicating, all that. So I just feel like that it's like surprise, surprise, right? Because the Sun can also sometimes indicate a break in a relationship as well, okay? The Sun is a very positive card, I feel like, but unless it's a soulmate situation, it's not really one of the most romantic cards, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else is going on in this reading. Two of Pentacles, they're juggling, okay? They're either juggling this relationship with work or with their other responsibilities in life, and maybe that's why there is a lack of stability here, because this person is focused on too many different things, okay? They're focused on you, they're focused on other people, or they're focused on work. There's just too many things taking their attention, okay? We go ahead and we clarify that. We get the Six of Cups in reverse. So it may even be something that happened in the past, okay? Something even as far back as their childhood that, keeps them from really making firm decisions, okay? Maybe they don't feel comfortable making decisions. So there's always this air of instability, because they're always trying to balance things but never quite making the balance, right? They're thinking about it, but with the Six of Cups in the reverse, they're thinking about issues and things that happened in the past, okay? What they're feeling, we've got the Lovers card, okay? So for the Lovers, they could be really in love with you. They feel like you're the one, okay, Cancer? If not, then this means that they may have some other options. So let's go ahead and clarify that. And we get the Knight of Swords. So I feel like they do love you. Unless, like I said, unless it's a situation where they're juggling you with this Knight of Swords, okay? Or you know, with the Knight of Swords, this represents them feeling like, you know, yeah, I'm just getting a vibe that either, you know, the Knight of Swords represents like whirlwind romances. So either you guys are having some type of whirlwind romance, you know, maybe there's some juggling going on here. So it's like, what is this person juggling? And then, you know, with the Judgment in reverse here, they're showing you either some indecision, right? Or they're feeling like they made a mistake about something. And we clarify that, and we got the Ace of Swords. So for some, it's like they're not communicating with you clearly either, okay? They're showing you either a lack of communication or they're not communicating with you clearly. So then when I see the Lovers and the Knight of Swords and what they're feeling, it's like, okay, how are you sweeping me off my feet? But the Emperor is in reverse. So I think that for the most part, this is a reading because the Tower is here. So this is a reading about someone who is possibly a cheater, maybe a repeat offender, someone who either that or you've met someone but they're not offering you anything stable and reliable, Cancer, and you know that already, okay? And also their communication isn't that great, okay? You can see they're indecisive, and they're showing you how indecisive they are, and that's probably because there's other people involved. All right, what you're showing is the Hanged Man. So you're showing a little bit of indecision also, but just because you're kind of hanging around to see how this is all going to play out, I feel like. Especially if this is a long-term relationship. I feel like Cancer is just like, let's just see how far you're going to go. Let's see how this is going to play out, all right? Clarify that. Oh, yeah. What reading did this come up in? This came up in... The Devil and the Hangman came up in, I want to say, the Capricorn reading. So for my Cancers who may be dealing with a Capricorn, let me know in the comments, because this combination was the exact energy of the Capricorn reading. All right, so I feel like you're sticking around, Cancer, and you're... you know you need to let go of this, but there's some codependency here. There's a unhealthy connection, okay, because we don't like the word toxic, right? You guys get triggered when I say the word toxic. Not Cancers, but in general in the comments I've gotten people like, why do you keep saying toxic? So I say unhealthy now. So there's an unhealthy connection here, whether it's a sexual addiction or whether it's just a codependency. So I feel like there is a situation where you guys do love each other. There is love here, but the communication is off. And the reason why the communication is off is because this person has, I feel like they have issues from the past that they have not dealt with, okay? And maybe they know it. They know it, okay? It's not like they don't know. But at the same time, it's like they can't help rushing in wherever they feel like they have an emotional connection or emotional attachment with someone. Or they can't help but to explore their options sometimes, okay? For others, for some of you, you've got someone who either wants to sweep you off your feet or feels like they're sweeping you off your feet or you've swept them off your feet. But you're over here, what are you feeling, Cancer? Okay, the Tower in reverse. You're feeling like you guys are just dragging this out. So maybe this person doesn't even know, because you know how sometimes you Cancers can get. When you guys have put everything on the line, right? Because I feel like you've done it all. You feel like you're carrying the situation. You've probably expressed and explained how you felt about things multiple times. Whether this person received it or understood it, or whether you guys don't communicate well, it's whatever. And that sometimes you guys don't even let people in on what is happening. Or maybe you're even being honest, like, yo, I'm just here for this. I'm just either here for the sex, whatever this is, whatever this devil is, you're like, yo, I'm just here for the money. I'm just here for the fact that you look good. I'm just here for the fact that, you know, we look good together as a couple, or, you know, that you provide for me, whatever the case may be. But internally, I think that you feel like this is a situation that is just basically dying a slow death. All right. And then internally, you have the Hanged Man again. All right. So I feel like either you're going to let this go or you can't let go. You want to let go, Cancer, but you can't let go because of this devil here, because of this connection that you have with this person. All right. So there is a lot of karma here because you have the Lovers, you have the Sun, the Emperor, the Judgment, Hangman, Tower. So there is definitely something that you guys are supposed to be learning from each other. And you know, the Lovers is about a couple that does come together for a specific reason. So what is that reason? What is that lesson, Cancer? Is your lesson learning how to let go before, you know, the straw breaks the camel's back? All right, because in your mind, you're thinking that you've had enough. You're thinking that you do everything in the situation. You feel like the situation is a burden for you. All right, with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's the Knight of Pentacles, I should say. It's like you have dedication. You feel like you're dedicated. I think also, though, you may be thinking about the commitment of the situation or even questioning the commitment of the situation because you feel like you do everything. You feel like you're carrying this relationship on your back because here it is where, you know, this person is unreliable to you. Okay, they don't offer the reliability that makes you feel safe. All right, and that's very important to Cancers. It's very important for you to feel safe, not just financially, but also emotionally. All right, so if you have one part of that equation down, or, you know, whatever this connection is, this karmic connection that you guys have, it's almost like you kind of know that you have to let this situation play out, or you feel like you have to let this situation play out, even though you're tired of it. All right, you're tired of it. You're kind of fed up. You kind of feel like things are very routine and kind of boring right now. All right, and you're just like waiting to see. Like let's just see how this ends. Okay, I really feel like you're like, let's just see how this plays out. Because you're not blind to anything that's going on. Everything that's going on is out in the open, okay? Whatever these issues are, they're not new, all right? They're not hidden. They've probably been discussed. So either that or the truth is finally being shed on the true state of the situation. Okay, so maybe something is going to happen that really sheds a light or shines a light, and that's why this Tower is here, even if it's in the reverse in your emotional sector, because you're conflicted, you're kind of just stuck, okay, with the Hangman. Yes, it's about the need to let something go when we see this, but, you know, the question is, are you prepared to do that? Are you prepared to let this go, Cancer? All right, if this is a new situation, good golly, Miss Molly. I really, this couldn't be a new situation. And if it is a new situation, then you really, it's like basically you've met somebody, Cancer, that you're really sexually drawn to, that you're really attracted to, and you've probably knocked their socks off. All right. But there's still issues with communication. For some of you, I'm seeing a breakup, okay? There is definitely for some a breakup. There is something that happened, and it's just taken a while for you guys to get to the end, all right? Maybe this is something that has been coming, all right? Because I see here this Judgment in reverse. I can't ignore it. Like, I know I skipped over it before, but now that we have all the cards on the table, I think that there is a breakup here because someone probably had multiple people or were juggling people because they've got these issues, right? And it's like basically the light has been shown, or the light will be shown, the fact that the instability of the situation is going to become, why can't I talk? The instability of this situation is going to be revealed, okay? And once that happens for some situations, it's going to be that you let it go because you knew it was an unhealthy situation for you, Cancer. All right, so some of my Cancers are definitely letting go of this situation, and others of you, you're just going to let it play out. You're like, let's just see how this plays out. You know everything that's going on. You're not fooled by anything that's going on, all right? Everything is clear clear, but at the same time, you just feel like you're going to let it play out. You know, for some of you, you may be even dealing with a Pisces. You may be dealing, like I said, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, let me know. Sheesh. Okay, so Cancer, that has been your August reading. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at this spread, but I think I've said everything I wanted to say about this reading. And you know, if you guys have any questions, people ask me all the time, well, why did you read this card this way? And you know, yeah, I know cards have different meanings, but you know, it's all about the energy too that comes with the reading. And when I see the cards and the combinations, the feeling that I get from it, and that's what I go with. Okay, so you know, maybe I don't read every single detail or every single definition of a card, or you know, you want another definition, but I've got to read what, you know, I'm feeling. And for, like I said, I feel like some of you Cancers have had enough. You've had enough of dealing with this inconsistent person or this wishy-washy, undecided person. For some of you, you've had enough of dealing with each other. You've had enough of the miscommunications. You've had enough of the unhealthy bond, or you've had enough of the negative bond. I think some Cancers, you've literally just given this person the boot. You're like, this has been a long time coming. All right, and the sun is here to kick you out of here, Emperor in reverse. We don't need you. That's how I feel. All right, guys. So if any of this resonated for you, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you would like a personalized reading that's more tailored to your particular situation. Go ahead and contact me at divinelovetarot@gmail.com. My information is in the description bar below the video. If you can't find it there, just go ahead and leave me a comment under the video and I will contact you that way. And I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your summer, even though you've got this devil here, this devil situation that you're dealing with. But I feel like you're dealing with it, Cancer, okay? You know exactly what's going on. Whether you make a move or not, you know exactly what the deal is, okay? So I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.